Welcome back to The Late Show. Ladies and gentlemen, you know my first guest tonight from Girls, Black Klansman, and as Kylo Ren in Star Wars. His new film is Marriage Story.
I brought you something.
Yay. Mom's getting me a present, too.
Why?
For pooping.
Oh. I love you.
I love you.
Don't think we should reward him for pooping anymore.
Oh, I know, but he holds it in and it's going on a
It's
week.
its own reward. G-Mom!
Charlie Bird! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, God. I'm huge.
Why didn't you respond to my last email?
Well, your emails are so articulate, I get intimidated.
Mom, can you
now
help
I'm
with
gonna lift you.
Mom? Mom?
What?
Please welcome Adam Driver. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
I don't always get to see the movies that the guests are here to talk about. I want to, but there's just a lot of people, there's a lot of movies.
Right.
Often, I'll see the movie after they've left, because I finally have time, and I go, God bless it, I wish I could have spoken to them about this movie, knowing what it was about and having seen the performance. I am so glad that I saw your movie before you're here, so I can just briefly but passionately gush at you.
Oh, no.
And at Scarlett Johansson. I can't wait to talk to her. She's coming on in a couple weeks to talk about it. It's a hilarious, heartbreaking, and as I said to you backstage, it's a courageous movie. You lay your heart so bare in this. And if you can tell the people out there, if you don't mind a little bit, tell them a little bit about your character, Charlie, and Scarlett's character, Nicole. What is their relationship?
The relationship at the start of the movie and before the movie is they actually met in performance. She saw him at the a site-specific play that she says he's a theater director. She's kind of his muse in a way. They have a very kind of low budget and low rent theater company that they work on together here in New York. And they Noah Baumbach, the writer director, wanted to tell the story of their relationship almost from its beginning through the lens of divorce. So telling a love story through the scope of its ending. That's kind of what I think he set out to do and what it's kind of about. And then it gets into the technical part of the performance in a way of divorce, how that can be regular human interactions that are somehow suddenly put in lenses or boxes and used against you in court. How it can be very impersonal. The two people who start out with the best of intentions of trying to separate as friends suddenly gets overrun by other people's opinions and other people's agendas, and you kind of just desperately want them to find that kernel of the thing that interested what they loved about each other to begin with. And I think he does a really hard hat trick of telling a story through a very specific lens, but I think it's very relatable to anyone, not necessarily if you've even been through a divorce, but if you've been in love even, or have experienced love transitioning into something else that you weren't prepared for.
For a movie that is largely involved with their divorce, it's a love story.
Yeah, very much.
And you
told
see,
at the end of
you see how much they're in love with each other in ways that they don't necessarily know about each other, but you, as the audience, know. You can see ways they feel about each other at times, especially from the beginning of the movie, without giving anything away, that come to fruition late in the movie. And do you think that it's only through the endings that we can understand sort of the beginnings of our relationships?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, there's even a great line that's in there is like, he's doing all of these things now that he didn't do in their relationship, and he has a meeting with this lawyer. Alan Alda plays the lawyer, and
he's fantastic.
Who's amazing in it, and he says, yeah, that being a better husband in divorce, and that's kind of what when everything's taken away from you, when you know someone on such a molecular level, you're so used to. And then that transitions into something else. It could be a very violent feeling, and things that you just took for granted, you have to look at a different way. And that could be tough for anybody. So in that sense, yeah, you know, you're more open because you're aware now that you've lost something that you took for granted that was just always going to be there.
As soon as the movie was over, I looked up to see whether you were married.
Yeah.
And you are.
I am, yeah.
And I don't want to ask any questions about your marriage because your marriage is one thing and the movie is a totally different marriage. And I don't want to conflate the two.
Yeah.
But I certainly watched the movie thinking, oh, what would I do in this situation? In what way? It made me question ways in which I'm a good and a bad husband.
Oh, sure.
By watching it.
Sure.
You know, it's a relatable series of indictments and celebrations of their relationship. Could you have played this part if you didn't know what it was like to be married?
I think so. I think it's hard to say because I didn't do it the other way. But I don't even know that you. In a way, it's my job as an actor to tell the story of the script, and my relationship to it, in a way, is immaterial. In a sense, I wouldn't even say that's my job to have a feeling. It's my job to tell the story of what it is, and if it's the audience's job to have a feeling, you know, because you could be having all the feelings you want, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's being telegraphed through the story. You know, then you're just watching someone emote, and that's, I think, uninteresting. So
yeah,
I
it
think
would be like me asking, do you think you could have played Kylo Ren if you couldn't use the Force?
Right, yeah, right. Like I've never been in space, but I can imagine that it's like this. Yeah,
Get
right.
the idea, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but it does make it. It does, I guess, make your homework easier. You know, you don't necessarily have to be a parent to play a parent, but then there is something that, I don't have to do that work necessarily. It does help, but I don't know that it's not for me to have the feeling, it's for the audience to get the story.
We have to take a little bit of a break, but don't go away. When we come back, I'll ask him about this little art house film called Star Wars coming up in December. We'll be right back with more Adam Driver.